All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and this one hurts our heart a little bit. Devron Harper, friend and guest of the show, has been waived by the Minnesota Vikings.
Some even say best friend. Before we get into this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. It's June 17th. It's the slow time, but we're going to still be pumping out content many times a week, if not every day.
Many times. And, you know, Devron Harper is the tweener type receiver, special teamer. I mean, at Mercer, they did a little bit of everything with him. The Vikings definitely have a plethora of wide receivers and a plethora of guys who can return the ball. So it's not like a huge surprise. I guess I'm just more surprised that they did it already.
I was surprised it happened now in June. I thought this was a guy who would definitely make it to camp. I thought he might even make some noise in camp. It's not just saying it because, I mean, he came on the show and he was just amazing. Just what he can do with the versatility. He can carry the football. You said he can return. Also explosive receiver. And you look at the contracts they paid out. I mean, he was paid more than his teammate Ty James, who's still around. So maybe that means nothing. So two things you take away from this. Either he just wasn't very good. It was too much for him. Or maybe there's an injury we haven't heard about, and there's going to be some injury settlement where he's paid something for his time.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean he's done with the Vikings. If it's an injury, maybe he's on the IR, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I mean, my guess is it probably is an injury thing, or there could be another angle to this, and maybe the Vikings have their eyes set on some sort of veteran player after OTAs. They got to see at everybody and like, you know what? We need to bring somebody in at this position because this looked horrible. And we do have a lot of money. We have like $26 million out there. So I would say it's either an injury or they're going to bring some beautiful vet in.
Yeah, you know, Cam Akers been hanging around the facility. Purple Persuasion's been talking about Emmanuel Ogbah a lot on their Twitter page there. So some options. You make a move, there's going to be some corresponding reaction to that. So we'll see what that ends up being here with Devron.
Got him on pins and needles. We'll see. We'll get the full story on Devron Harper. But as of now, he is not a Minnesota Viking. He has been waived. And if it's not an injury or something, you know what? I guess for his sake, it's probably a good time. Maybe somebody picks him up and gets a full shot training camp.
Let's hope so, because he's a hell of a dude, hell of a guy. Loved his energy, loved his passion. Hate to see this happen to him, but you're right. Let's see what else. Let's get some more details about this before we jump to too many conclusions on Devron Harper. Let us know in the comments what do you think about our good friend Devron Harper getting his walking papers from the Minnesota Vikings. And also, remember this. Remember Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, it wasn't always one of my favorites.
Did you know there's also another Looney Tunes coyote named Ralph E. Wolf?
Of course.